Manchester United can secure Champions League football with a point against Chelsea on Thursday night. Casemiro's acrobatic effort helped United to a 1-0 win over Bournemouth in their last outing, and following Liverpool's 1-1 draw with Aston Villa, United's hopes of a top 4 finish were significantly boosted. Erik ten Hag's side needs just 1 point in their final 2 games to claim a spot in the Champions League next season, and they could do so against Chelsea. The last meeting between Chelsea and United finished 1-1, with late drama seeing Casemiro grab a 94th-minute equaliser. The last 5 meetings between the two sides have ended as a draw, with United's last win over the Blues coming in 2020. So, what could the final score be? To complete this simulation, we used FIFA 23 and updated the squads with the latest injuries and suspensions. We predict that United could set up in a 4-3-3 formation, with their lineup as follows. We predict that Chelsea could line up in a 3-5-2 formation, with their lineup as follows. It was the worst possible start for United, with an early period of Chelsea pressure seeing the visitors go ahead as Raheem Sterling capitalised on a Luke Shaw error to surge through on goal and find the top corner. Ten Hag's side did well to pick themselves up and dust themselves off though, and they managed to find an equaliser moments later. Bruno Fernandes was pulling the strings in midfield, and United's captain was heavily involved in the leveller as he played a 1-2 with Anthony Martial to break into the box. The midfielder opened up his body to shoot, but he fooled the Chelsea defence as he found Antony with a pass instead, who powered past Kepa into the far corner. Martial was gifted an opportunity to go ahead 40 seconds after the Chelsea kick-off when Wesley Fofana was caught in possession by the striker, but from a narrow angle, the Frenchman could only lift his strike into the side netting. The pressure continued from United, and just before the break, Antony grabbed his second to put the hosts ahead. On the break, Christian Eriksen caught Cesar Azpilicueta flat-footed and sent Rashford through on goal with a killer through ball on the left. The Englishman whipped a cross into the box towards Antony, and the Brazilian attacked the cross with a fierce volley which flew past Kepa and into the net. The basketball-like beginning to the second half saw both sides create some big chances, but Chelsea came from behind to take a shock 3-2 lead after 63 minutes when Sterling struck from close range before Kai Havertz grabbed a third off the bench. As the game went on, United got more desperate, but Ten Hag's men managed to find an equaliser in the 92nd minute through Rashford. A late corner saw Fernandes whip a cross towards Harry Maguire at the front post, and the defender's glancing header looped towards a crowd of bodies at the back post. Kepa charged off his line to meet the ball, but Rashford got there ahead of the keeper to tap into the net and claim a point. Here are the full-time match stats. FIFA 23 predicts that United could edge their way to a draw against Chelsea, drawing 3-3 in the simulation. It wasn't a pretty performance, but a point would be enough for Ten Hag's side to claim a spot in the Champions League for next season.